good? It's your player partner, Kennybris. What's up with y'all? It's been a minute. You know, I've been doing my thing behind the scenes. I haven't seen y'all ugly faces in so long, and I'm glad that I'm back with fire game. Yo, you might want to take notes on this. Today, I'm talking about the re-up, right? And what the re-up is a personality type, all right? And you want to pay close attention to the things that I'm talking about because you match one of the personality types that I'm talking about, all right? And the thing about when people re-up off you, you don't get nothing in return, all right? So what I'm going to brainstorm with you about is how to not get re-up on and to make sure you get the things that you're supposed to get in the game. Because we live in a take culture. People just want to come on your plate and they don't want to break no bread with you. So I'm going to go over the 4 character types. This is from my game stash on the type of re-ups there are, all right? So we're going to get into the game re-up, the side boo re-up, the popularity re-up, and the turn-up re-up. But what I need you to do is I need you to like and share this video. Don't cheat me on my shares and don't cheat me on my likes. Now, that's one of the reasons why people haven't seen me. Everyone here in my inbox like, yo, Ken, when you gonna do a video? Ken, where are you at? And I'm telling people straight up, y'all motherfuckers don't pay. And y'all got income tax, you got the nerve. So, how we gonna do it this go around? Don't come to my comment section talking about you love me. Don't be right on, Ken. Don't say none of that shit. Pay me what you owe me, right? If I come with the game, we're going to exchange value for value, right? We're going to get off that welfare civil rights shit, all right? I come with the game. I'm not trying to save the people, but I am trying to game you up. And in exchange, put some money on the water, all right? So look, we talking about the re-up today. And every one of us fit one of these 4 that I have on here, all right? So the first type of re-up is the gamer re-up. Now, this is me, all right? I represent the gamer re-up, right? The gamer re-up is people need me to give them advice. People need me to fix their life. People need me to give them a different perspective. Now, what my style is, I done call people and brainstorm with them about the platforms, how to get money, everything. Whether you know it or not, I'm responsible for a lot of people's social media platforms, people that you love. They've been on the phone with me and they've been asking me how to do certain things. And they've been using the game and they have not been seeding back. But it's all good. That's the game. Y'all, they're living off my old shit, right? So I'm constantly upgrading, right? But it's people that are making statuses sounding just like me, right? And it's all good because that's old game, but that's what I am. I'm the gamer. So if you have the gamer personality, you got to be super careful because people are constantly going to re-up off you. They're constantly going to pick your brain. Now, the thing about the gamer personality, what makes this so dangerous is because the gamer has to go through real shit in life, all right? And people profit off the game that you give them. And they don't have to go through what you go through. This is me right here. The way that I talk this way because I lived it. And I've been through trials and tribulations, ups and downs, and I have paid for my perspective. I don't do free game, right? So, for example, I don't know how many people in the comment section, but you see that CashApp, there should be $1 for every person in there. Now, if it was me and anybody that I'm feeling, if you're saying something, you ain't got to tell me to pay. Why? Because I'm not a hoe. Right? So I don't want to sit up under nobody and I don't want to listen to their shit and I know they're helping me. I don't want that for the free 99, right? Especially if what they're saying, they've been through it. This ain't no meme. When you're the gamer personality, your perspective is not a meme. You are talking based on trial and error. If somebody out there, this is you. You are the person that everybody calls to get their life fixed, to need an upgrade. This is you, right? But then when it's time to seed back into you, everybody's just doing their own thing. Everybody forgot where this came from. Now, the pros of being a gamer is everybody needs game, right? So that's the pros. Everybody's always going to be on your line. So you're always going to be in hot demand because you live an interesting life. Like if I told you what my real life looked like, you would think I was lying. My life is so interesting that the game that I usually give, That's my last year game. I already upgraded, right? So that's why I'm kind of bitter about the old game because motherfuckers ain't pay me like they were supposed to. But then again, I'm like, yo, my life is so lit. Yo, go ahead and have that. By the time you get here, I'm going to be on another level. So the pros of being a gamer is that everybody needs game, all right? The con of being a gamer is people don't want to pay you. Like, for example, you see that number on the bottom, 888-565-8734? A person will listen to me talk right here and then hit my inbox to ask me a question. Why are you asking me shit? You see that line down there? I'm in business. Like, I'm not trying to save the community. I let them other niggas do that. I'm mashing for my ration, foot on the gas. I'm in the game business. I'm in the perspective business. I'm not in the community business. I'm not in the welfare business. I let the social justice warriors do that, right? I'm in the asshole business, right? So I'm in the people that want to level up with work ethic and hard work, and we're not worried about healing and we're none of that shit, right? So the cons of when you're a gamer is people don't want to pay. Now, there is a solution for the gamer, right? Now, somebody out there is a gamer, and I'm talking it directly to you. Make sure you like and share the video. The solution to the gamer is paywall. Paywall. Now, you can go a few ways about that. If you're a person on your timeline, you get mad attention, say you know finance, say you're good at Reiki, whatever it is, paywall. Because what they're doing is living off your status. If you're a woman that been through domestic violence, while you're on social media liberating yourself, is bitches taking your swag. You know what I'm saying? And they're not putting nothing down to pick nothing up. So your solution is you need a paywall for your swag, baby girl. If you've been in a marriage and a nigga punched you dead in your mouth, why would you be on your timeline talking about your experiences? The nigga almost killed you. You need to be paid for that, right? So it's mad game being delivered on platforms, and they're going to drain you. Take it from me. I can go down the line of people that is using my rhetoric verbatim. I've been at this shit. I got so many videos that I had to pull offline because I'm hearing niggas say my shit, right? But I got to take the L for that because where's my paywall, right? So that is the solution when you are a gamer. Be about your money. Now, I thought everybody was about self-worth. Know your worth, know your worth. Now, with this paywall, you can do some type of consultation. So the first conversation, they come in your inbox, that's for the free ski. It's kind of like Costco. You know how Costco give those free samples to pull people in, right? So sometimes you do have to give out samples so people know, but you don't give them the meat and potatoes of your game. Now, make sure you like and share this video. Stop robbing me. You feel? I know who you are. I know the people that have paid me and have that don't. I'm on your ass, right? So, the gamer, this is you. This is me. I'm a gamer. People are stay going to ask me, what do you think? You know why? Because my life is fucking lit. And I live the life of 10 people. I can't even put it on social media because it'll put people all the way in my business. But take it from me, this shit is lit, all right? So, if you are the gamer, remember, the pros of being a gamer is everybody needs game, all right? The con of being a gamer is people don't want to pay for the game because we live in a microwave culture, so you don't have to study to show thyself approved. What you can do is hear something one time and think you got it. So that's what they'll do. They'll read your post, read your blog, listen to the video, and then go out there and think they got it. No. But when you're the genuine article, that game you're giving, that's your 5 years ago game. That's my last album. You living off my last album, right? So the new game is going to cost you. And you can only charge when you are one of the best in the business, all right? Now, for you to have a paywall, you can't be humble, all right? You have to be okay with having a level of arrogance and being an asshole, all right? So I call it the Donald Trump swag. right? And it's basically like Norman Vincent Peale teaches the art of positive thinking. When you think super high of yourself, you're not afraid of this right here. So that's the solution for a gamer, okay? That's the number one personality. That's number one on the re-up personality list. So you want to identify who you are on here, okay? Now, the second one, this is real tricky. The second one is called the side boo re. The second re-up personality is called the side boo re. Let me tell you how the side boo re works. The side boo re works is you're in a relationship on the side with people and you don't even know it. Let me tell you what I mean by that. So there are people that still have your number in their phone and you haven't talked to them in a while, and you know you haven't talked to them because they always get ghosts when they're in a relationship. So when y'all rocking with each other, it's on, right? Y'all mobbing, y'all team, y'all squad. The moment they always get in a relationship, they switch up. Now, the thing about the side boo re is they don't take your number out their phone. So when this bitch getting angry at her man, she sends you a picture. And guess what you do? You comment on the picture and give her mad attention. She's ringing up off you because the moment her and her man start gelling again, she's not going to hit you. It works that way with guys too. The dude is keeping your number in his phone for a re-up. Okay? You're in a relationship with him and you don't even know it. You don't get none of the perks, right? But what he's going to do, baby girl, is he's going to shoot you a picture every now and then when his confidence get low or his trash broad is not effing him the right way, and he's going to get nostalgia, he's going to have flashbacks, and then he's going to hit your number talking about the good old days, and you're going to make him feel fire, and then the next morning he's going to ghost your ass. That's the side boo re. All right? Now, the pros of being a side boo re is boo perks. So boo perks is like if they let you cut when a man go out of town, or y'all meet you or y'all meet each other in Vegas and y'all could creep. But oftentimes you don't get this boo perks, right? It could be sex, it could be alone, they could let you hold a couple dollars, but you don't usually get this though. Right? The only thing that they're going to hit you for is when they need a re-up on their confidence. That's it. You're not going to hear them from no other time. Randomly, you're just going to see their picture pop up. And then you do what you always do. Damn, baby, you looking right. Or I see you, right? And once they re-up off your energy, they go back to where they was. So you in a relationship with these people and you don't even know it. Now, the con of the side boo re, you give them access to you. Right? So, for real, you got to pay close attention to what people say when y'all gelling. People give the appearance that y'all mob. But check this out. I don't give a fuck if you get in a new relationship. If we fam, we fam. In relationships, we might be cutting, we might be screwing. Then when you get in a relationship, our roles might change. You might become my sis now. I might become your bro now. But for you to ghost a person, all that stuff you said when we was rocking was fake. You know when a chick is giving you some dome, she gonna tell you all this shit about how y'all gonna be together. Or when he cutting you from the back, or when y'all chilling smoking, he like, yeah, we always gonna be a team. We always gonna be mobbing, right? Bet. And you go into a new relationship, and you like, damn, we ain't homies no more? So you have to kill that. You can't give them access to you because it's not love. Because the moment they break up with this person, let me tell you something. Anybody that updates their status in a relationship, that relationship is not going to last long. Guaranteed, right? These are people not used to having attention. Why are you updating your status? That's dumb as hell. And especially if you don't have a relationship ministry. What does that matter? That's dumb. On a warfare thing, why do you post your whole family on social media? Now I know where to hit you. And you tag your loved one in there, so I know you're in a relationship with each other. So that's a way for me to keep tabs on you. That's retarded. But anyway, just some art of war shit. So cons, you give them access to you. You gotta dead that, right? The solution to this side boo re is never quench their thirst, yo. Never give them a drink, because I'm telling you, it's not love. In your mind, you might think it's family. That's not your family, yo. They don't fuck with you like that. They got their new boo. They cool on you. So the solution is never give their ass a drink. Leave them thirsty. As tempting as it may be, as much as you think that you like them, it's a one-sided relationship because they don't feel that way about you because why did they ghost you in their new relationship? That's corny. Stay down to what you said it was, right? How you going to get in a relationship and conform to the person that's coming in your life? You're supposed to be a G. They're supposed to conform to how you go. So the people in your life is non-negotiable. How you going to get in a relationship and give up all your partners? You a hella clownish for that. So the solution for that is never give their ass a drink. Don't quench their thirst. So when they're going to message you, especially for holidays or something, or they're gonna fall out with their boo and they're gonna go to their go-to where they can get all the attention and affection, and which is you. But what you do next time they hit you, don't give them a drink. Leave their ass on unread. All right. So again, the pros of being the side boo is maybe boo perks, and that might be some sex, but not really. Maybe they got a couple dollars or a plug, but they ghost you. So you're not going to have access to none of that shit. The con is you give them access to you. No access. The moment they ghost you, the moment they show that other side, like we not squad, dead the relationship, yo. Because it's not real, right? And do not believe what people say in the middle of sex. That shit is a lie. They mean that at the moment, right? But the moment, especially if they're having sex with you and you're this. Because what they're going to take from you, they're going to take all your game and go start a whole new world with that shit. Trust me, I done lived it for you so you don't have to go through it. So if you are a gamer personality and someone is sleeping with you, know that relationship is not going to last because your game is so proficient, so exhilarating, so magnanimous that they can't take it. So what they're going to do is pivot off you to find somebody who's gameless, and then they're going to go to that relationship with the game that you gave them. Man, listen, let the church say hallelujah, sprinkle me, all right? Hit that CashApp, man. Break yourself from my coins, all right? So the side boo is the number 2 personality re-up type. Now, this is about identifying what re-up you are. You're one of these 4 things that I'm talking about, all right? So let's go into the third one. This is a real big one. And this one right here, you probably been for your whole life. And this is the popularity re-up. Okay? Now, the popular person knows a lot of people. The popular person got all the plugs. The popular person just has this grace and favor on them. You've been that way your whole life. What happens is people want to stand next to you because you got all the plugs. And what's going to happen is they're going to do side deals without you doing it, and they're going to take your plugs. All of a sudden, your contacts are going to be their contacts. They're going to finesse you out of lifelong, your Rolodex that it took you years to build. They want to stand next to you to get that light. Now, there is no pro when you are the popularity re-up because people are going to fuck up your relationships. And you know this is a relationship game, and you got to really, really protect the people you know. You got to protect your Rolodex, especially if you was born and your mother and father didn't pass anybody to you. Man, this is super important, right? Don't let people stand next to you to take your light. Be careful of this. The popularity person is popular on social media, popular on... Matter of fact, here's a way that people take re-up off you on social media. People comment on popular people's statuses, right? So the more you make a status, the more they comment, and people get to see them. And then they start to get likes. Pay attention to people that always comment on your page, especially if you're selling something and they never bought shit. Why are you on my comment section page? I know you see my link. Why haven't you spent no money with me? What they're doing is using your timeline to network. You understand? So you got to be mindful of the people that's always commenting. They're using your timeline to get niggas. They're using your timeline to mac, especially when you got a cracking status. Pay attention to the people that always show up, but they never share your business link. Trust me, people come to your page and they scroll down for 10 statuses. They see you got t-shirts. They see you got oils. They see you in business. You do taxes, life insurance, right? But they're always in your comments. Why? To drive traffic to their shit. Don't you for 1 second think because somebody's black that they don't have self-preservation in mind. Don't you for 1 second, sis, go by, oh, we all women, these is my sisters. Man, they gonna peel you for all your motherfucking contacts. Don't get the game twisted, yo. This is a brutal game and people is out for self. I understand. It's the reptilian part of their brain, right? So there is no pros when you are popular and you let people come re-up off your light. It's possible that popular people can be unpopular when you vouch for the wrong people. And letting people comment on your page all the time and they got a fucked up aura, you are vouching for them. Trust me. Yo, if you got chicks on your page and this dude's always commenting, why do you think they comment on your page for? Like, really? What is it that you think they're doing? They are using your page to mac. Now, if they meet the love of their life, that's a great thing. But guess what they're not going to do? They're not going to send you $100 to your PayPal, your Cash App, because they wouldn't admit that, broad, if they wasn't on your page. You're popping, so you attract other popping personalities. And there's no way in hell they would have met that person just with their swag if they wouldn't have been on your page. There's no way in hell she would have met her dude if she wouldn't have been on your page. So pay close attention to this popularity thing because don't give up your plug, yo. Right? So when you are the popularity person, you might be in the clubs or it's just something about you. You know a lot of people. You got to be careful of overextending yourself and letting people hang with you. You have to set a boundary, okay? Because you are the light. The show don't go on unless you say so. So the popularity re-up is very critical. And there is no pros. There is no pros. Because 9 times out of 10, people are not, they're misusing you. All right? They don't give a damn about you, but when they swag is low, they know you be in a club. They know you be Dougie. They know you got the whip. They know you got the broads. They know you got the mids. They know you got the money. They know you got the social media. They know you got the booty. They know you got the swag. So they want to stand next to you and get all of your light. So be super careful. And remember what I'm telling you. There is no pros. Say it with me. When you are the popularity re-up, there is no pros. You're going to look up and all of your plugs and your contacts are going to be gone because motherfuckers be doing side deals. Right? They be doing side deals. Behind your back, they be exchanging a number. You feel me? Next thing you know, yo, you ain't see the movie Blow? You ain't see how what Diego did to Boston George and how him and Derek for real became friends? That's the game, yo. People gonna knock you right out the park. And the things that's keeping you in the game, your contacts, you're not gonna have them no more. So, the pros, nothing. And you are one of these 4. Trust me, your personality is one of these. You fit somewhere in here. Now, the con is people steal your plugs. People steal your plugs. People steal your content. And then they talk bad about you. Yo, the same people that say they're my bro, say they're my sis, go to my plugs and talk crazy about me. Right? They want to find a weakness. Because people been trying to figure out how I've been getting money for years. And I don't work no job. People been they don't see me at the bus stop. How the hell is this nigga doing this shit? You know what I'm saying? For years and years and years though. I'm 36 years old. For damn near 20 years, I've been going do. People want to figure out how the hell is he doing that? Who's his woman? What is his chick? Right? Popular. Right? So even me, I scale back because people come through with the fake love. Right? One thing I don't do, remember this, as a popular person, pay close attention to compliments, yo. Right? Compliment me with a service you can do. Don't keep telling me I'm this and that. You think the world of me. That shit is fake. Don't let that shit rock you to sleep. I already say I ain't that handsome. It's niggas that look better than me. I ain't that tall. I ain't this, but I do got some game though. So when somebody hits my inbox and they talking this shit about Ken, I know it's fake. Bitch, dial the number. 888-565-8734. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. Get on the line and pay me for my skill set. Don't come to me talking about what you think about me. I can't do shit with that. So as a popular person, be super mindful that people are always going to come to you telling you what they feel about you. And next thing you know, you're going to let them stand next to you and they go to dog you. All right? So the solution as a popular person is make sure you exchange value for value. Right? Okay, yeah, you can stand next to me, but you got to break yourself for something. Right? So, for example, if you are the popular social media person, people can't come to your page unless they popular too. Because they're going to take your shit. So now you can benefit off their contacts. You know what I'm saying? So if you are the club person, then that means, or you got the money, then the person that's standing next to you, they got to have a sense of humor. Or he got to be the dude that get the girls. They got to be something. You got to exchange value for value. You got to you're exchanging your popularity for their skill set. What is it, their skill set? Do you know how to edit books? You know how to sing? You know how to dance? What is it that I can use? Right? You live by the motto, don't misuse, use, but don't abuse. Everybody's getting used. The problem with the re-up personalities is you're not getting anything in return. Like I said, this is me. I should be rich right now after all the game I've been given for the last couple years through blogs, through my live videos, everything. Niggas didn't even go to kennybris.com when I put the shit out there. Seeing me have it on there. Seeing my PayPal. Right? That's what happens. Right? You can overvalue yourself in the marketplace. You know what I'm saying? You can overvalue yourself in the marketplace and think you have more equity with people than you do, but you really don't. So the popular person, you got to be super careful because people are going to stand next to you and they're going to dog you. So the solution for a popular person is make sure you are exchanging value for value. And let me tell you something. It's not bad karma to think highly of yourself, right? You worked hard to be popular. Yo, okay. For example, a lot of girls are popular because they're pretty, right? There's a thing that I like to call pretty girl anxiety. Let's take pretty girls for example. You know how hard it is to be pretty every day? Let me tell you, and it's not the face. It's the fact that people don't expect a pretty girl to have an opinion. All right? The pretty girl has to be mindful of ugly bitches' feelings all the time, right? The obese woman, the sloppy woman, she's allowed to roast and jones everybody. The pretty girl has to be humble because she's pretty. The pretty girl has to take a step back because she's pretty. The pretty girl can't show her intelligence in her relationship because she's pretty. She can't even be a freak because niggas is looking at her with the wifey hat, right? If you are the dude that play basketball and you're popular, people don't expect you to be more than an athlete. If you are intelligent or you're in the contents community, people don't expect you to pop an e-pill, right? You can't even be yourself a lot of times when you're popular. It is super hard to be that shit every single day. You don't get a time off. You know what I'm saying? You got to go outside and you always got to be dripped because somebody might see you and screenshot you and be like, oh, look at your boy. Right? You might be standing at the bus stop because your car is in the shop and you about to go ride to it and somebody will see you and take a picture and be like, look at your peoples. It's super hard to be popular. So since it's super hard to be popular and this is a 9-to-5 job, 24/7, make sure you exchange value for value. Right? Go ahead and drop $1 in that CashApp. The last one, which is super important, the last type of re-up, which is an ill re-up, it's the turn-up re-up, okay? The turn-up re-up. The turn-up re-up is a person that speaks for other people that can't speak for themselves. So let's call this the Dame Dash kind of re-up. This is the kind of re-up you need in the game. In the Bible, it was John the Baptist. John the Baptist was the turn-up before Jesus. John the Baptist was baptizing with water and preparing a way. Oh, come on, man. I'm about to grab my Bible. John the Baptist was preparing a way for the Christ. And he was baptizing in water. And he said, the Comforter is going to come baptize you with fire. The turn-up is the Michael Buffer. The turn-up is the person that prepares the way for you because you can't speak for yourself. So the turn-up got mouthpiece and the turn-up got hands. This person right here, this re-up, been getting used their whole life. People have been getting you to fight their battles. People been getting you to speak up for them. People been misusing you because they know you go dummy. They know you go hammer, right? This right here is what most people are missing in their life to go to the next level. Because this person don't give no fucks. They are art. Hell, I need one of these right now. I need somebody to go be like, yeah, this my man Ken. Right? But it's hard to find some people that don't want to be you. Everybody's in the same lane. I rap. Oh, he rap too. How does that help the team? You know what I'm saying? I play ball. He play ball too. You need somebody that don't do what you do. The turn-up usually don't do what you do, and they don't care. They don't mind being head first for the mission. They don't mind being head first for the campaign. They are willing to try to dive head first in the concrete for the mission. The pros is people can't stand up for themselves, so they need you, right? Most people don't have the unmitigated gall to campaign. Most people don't have the testicular fortitude to be front line. They always need the turn up. Okay? Now, a lot of you are turn ups in your relationship, turn ups in your family. You go 0 to 100 very fast for your loved ones. And what has happened is you have been misused your entire life. That's the con about being a turn up. People misuse you, okay? So they use you in a way that there's no return on investment. You done probably caught charges for people. You done probably been in jail for people. You done probably put your money down to help people get on their feet. There's no reciprocity when you are the turn-up. You got hands, you'll slap somebody, or you got mouthpiece. I call the turn-up the Dame Dash. There is no Jay-Z without Dame Dash. You see Jay-Z's temperament? If you was there at the early Rockefeller, there is no Jay-Z without Dame Dash. Regardless of what you think of Dame Dash, it was him that was that mouthpiece. It was him up at that Def Jam building representing his artists, going crazy on people, biting heads off. You need this right here. But unfortunately, this is often underrepresented and this is misused. People don't know how to use a turn-up. People don't know how to use somebody that's always on go mode. So what happens is this personality, if this is you, there is no retirement plan for this right here. And you're going to go so hard for the team that by the time it's done, you're going to be a sponge and everybody's going to be full of life. And then what's going to happen is they're going to say they can't bring you to their next season because how you move. So they're going to use you to get to a certain spot and then they're going to pivot on you for a more politically correct type person. That's what happened to Dame. Dame Dash didn't fit where Jay-Z wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? The con of being a turn-up personality in this re-up personality is you are misused. You're not used in a way that benefits yourself, right? It's usually to fight other people's battles. It's usually to come through as the cleanup person. But what's in it for you though, right? if people really rock with you, they will put you in a position that wins. So if this is your personality and you are just that pit bull type of person, which is fine because we all have to play a role in the game, the biting that you're doing, you're going to be secure in your social position, right? So the solution for the turn up, re-up is to ride for yourself as hard as you ride for other people. That's the solution. You was who you was before you got here. There ain't no change in that, okay? So the solution for that, for being this right here, is make sure you're able to do that same thing you do for others, you are able to do it for yourself. Because understand, the game doesn't have a retirement plan, and you have a short window to make something out of yourself. If you're a woman, you have a short window to make something out of yourself with your beauty, or you're going to hit the wall. If you a dude, your back is going to go out eventually. Or a youngster's going to come up in the game and it's going to be his time, right? This is a young man's sport, you know what I'm saying? So if you are the turn up, remember, the pros of being a turn up is everyone's going to need you because people can't speak up for themselves. Why do you think there's the scripture in the Bible, the meek shall inherit the earth? The meek ain't inheriting a motherfucking thing but debt, right? So everybody needs a comforter. Everybody needs a mouthpiece. Everybody needs somebody that'll be front line. Artists need management. Okay? Everybody needs a hype man. There is no Public Enemy without Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav was the turn up. Now Chuck D not fucking with Flavor Flav over Bernie Sanders. You see what I'm saying? So it was all good when Flav had the clock on. You know what I'm saying? It was all good when he was front line for Public Enemy because that conscious message was so hard they needed to balance it out with a little buffoonery. But it was all good, right? It was all good for Rockefeller and Dame Dash, and he was ar. That was all good. That's how the game go. You know what I mean? Because trust me, it's not love, and when people get to their next season, you ain't coming, right? So this was about identifying what type of re-up you are. We are all re-ups, and everybody is getting used up, all right? So the motto is don't misuse, use but don't abuse, and if you can't be used, you are absolutely useless, okay? If you can't be used, you are absolutely useless. Now, so somebody, you might have bits and pieces of all four personalities, but somebody comes, you come where? You come somewhere, right? Now, there's a fifth one that I didn't put on here, all right? And this one is a big one. I didn't put it on here because I wanted to describe it, all right? This one is the Jesus re-up. Now, this is the fifth one. It's not on here, but it's the Jesus re-up. The Jesus re-up is somebody like Malcolm X, right? Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, right? The Jesus re-up is this savior personality, this messianic personality. Now, if you have a love for your people and your community, that's great. But understand, just like for the turn up, there is no retirement plan. And when you die, they're not going to take care of your wife. Betty Shabazz struggled when Malcolm X died. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X killers was walking around neighborhoods. That's what he got for all his service. That this person that did him dirty, these people that did him dirty, they walking around. That's what he got for his messianic force. And his children and his wife suffer. Martin Luther King got a bullet to the head for what? For people to be dying on Martin Luther King Boulevard? For people to be dying on Malcolm X Boulevard? I want you to rethink the fifth type of re-up, which is the Jesus messianic force. Okay? It's kind of like the turn up, but the thing about it is the messianic force is driven by deep convictions. And what happens is the people are going to use your deep convictions for their benefit because so they can keep their job and they can keep fucking and sucking and they can keep riding in their car, spending their income tax money, but you're not going to get anything though, right? They're going to use your genius. They're going to use your resource, your research, and they're going to leave your ass in the poorhouse. All right? There is no business motto being a revolutionary. Now, you can do that if you want, but you're going to go out like Che Guevara, right? And if that's your cause, do it for yourself, right? The fifth type of re-up is the most important re-up because you are driven by a conviction that you can't even explain, right? And what I'm telling you is, if that's who you are, great. You was who you was before you got here, and your legacy is your legacy. But don't do it for these crusty motherfuckers. Do it for yourself. If you got an issue with the government, don't say my people. Say you. Speak for yourself. If you got an issue with the system, ride for yourself. Because you don't like the way things are. Not because the people don't care about you. Trust me what I'm telling you about. All they got to do is say a negative thing about you on the television, and those same followers you believe you have, they're going to believe the television. Have we not seen Will Smith's Enemy of the State? Do we not know how powerful the media is? The media say you a Chester molester, and everybody's going to believe it. The media say you armed and dangerous, and everybody's going to believe it. The media say you are a threat to national security, and these people that claim they love you on Monday, by Wednesday, they're going to be snitching on you. When you go underground and you become clandestine, those same people that you are riding for because of fear, they're gonna do you dirt. All right. So the fifth and final re-up personality is the Jesus factor, the messianic force, the man or woman that is driven by a deep, deep conviction. Right? And you got to be careful because people are going to use that against you so they can keep their job. Right? They want you to crash out. They want you to buck it out with the police. They want you to do that, okay? They're going to go to work tomorrow, right? They want you to be like, yeah, stand up, brother. Yeah, they want to do that. Man, they're going to be smoking and drinking on 4th of July, right? They want you to make conscious music, but they ain't finna buy your shit, right? So when the record label shelf you, then what? So when you in the game, you better get your monies. You better do what you got to do because they're going to use you. The people don't love you. It's fake love. What it is pushing somebody to the front and so you do the work and they can fall back. Trust me. You see how listen, you not finna supersede Elijah Muhammad. You not about to supersede Marcus Garvey. And look how these people honor them. They won't even keep trash off the street named after them. So who the hell are you? All right, so the fifth character type, personality type, you're one of these, or you are the fifth one, the Jesus, the messianic force, the social justice warrior, and that's riding for the people. Your ass get locked up, you're going to be wearing state boots. They're going to leave you hanging, and your deacon and your homeboy going to try to mess with your wifey. Facts, all right? So, rewind the video. Depending on what them cash apps looking like, I might take the video down. I'm not playing this go around and put it on kennybris.com for purchase. So, depending on what the cash apps looking like, you might not see this shit again. So, you're either the gamer, you are the side boo re, you are the popularity re-up, you are the turn-up re, or you are the Jesus re-up, the messianic force re-up. You're one of those. And you are who you are, and you should be that. Each character type, there's nothing wrong with it. But you just got to make sure you get something in return. This is me. Trust me. People have not paid me what I'm worth. That's my fault. Because I didn't always have this right here, the paywall. You know what I mean? And I was so excited, when going live and stuff, that I wanted to share my perspective, not knowing that my perspective should pay my bills, right? My platform should solve all my needs, right? I got 100, 200 some thousand followers. You feel me? So this is me. Right? So I gotta live with the game from the past that I didn't get compensated for. Don't go out like that. Don't go out like a sucker. If you the side boo-ree, don't be answering this person's text messages or pictures. They don't fuck with you. All that shit they said in the heat of passion is not love, because why would they ghost you? All right? The popular person, it's a hard job to be popular, right? So don't let people stand next to you and take your life. Make sure you exchange value for value. The turn-up person, the Dame Dash personality, the Flavor Flav personality, don't let people misuse you, because there's no retirement plan. And the fifth one, the messianic force, the Jesus factor re-up. Don't let people use your deep convictions. Get some money for that shit. Because something happened for you, they're not going to take care of your children. They're going to tell on you. It's not love, right? I don't use terms like we as a people. I don't give a fuck about the people. I care about me and mine, right? Because the people don't care about me. And they shouldn't. They don't owe me nothing. I don't owe them nothing. You don't owe them nothing. They don't owe you nothing. Remember, there ain't no community casket. There ain't no bunk bed casket. Born alone, die alone. And in the middle, you connect with a few dope people. Other than that, fuck you, pay me. All right? So, rewind the video. We're going to check with them Cash Apps. And if it ain't what I think it should be, then the video's gone and you ain't never going to see it again unless you cop it off kennybris.com. That is the 100. If you need some game, hit that hotline. Don't hit my inbox asking me about nothing. 888-565-8734. If you pay me, then we peoples. You my partner, you my sis, all that shit. But this is the free ski. All right? So make sure you get what you're supposed to get out the game. All right? Don't get used, because these people going to misuse you and abuse you. All right? So take it from me. Yo, till the next time, remember, you got to put something down and pick something up. Ken Billy, you already know.